This session is about arterial blood gases interpretation. Please acknowledge me about the screen and the voice. If you're able to see the screen and hear my voice, then please raise your hand or just acknowledge me that you can hear me. Guys, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you for acknowledging. Okay, let's start. This is my handwritten notes. I just want to make things easy for you. It's not so good quality, but hope you will understand what is the arterial blood gas. First of all, I want to give you the concept that it is the measure of the oxygen and carbon dioxide in your arterial blood, and it is the pH, that is the acidity or alkalinity of blood. Okay. What are the applications of this arterial blood gases? It is used to document the respiratory failure, and it is used to assess its severity. You monitor the patients who are on ventilators and assist in weaning. It also assesses the acid-base balance in critical illnesses and assess the pre-op patient, and it has also important role in the therapeutic decision making. So this is the applications. And why you order an ABG while at hospital? Sometimes you need to establish a diagnosis. For diagnosis, you order ABG. Sometimes you have to guide your treatment plan, and sometimes you have to set the ventilator for the ventilator management. These are some of the uses of ABG. Okay. What are the parameters used in arterial blood gases? pH, that is how acidic or basic your blood is, partial pressure of oxygen, and saturation of oxygen. These things gonna help with the ventilator setting. PCO2, that is the partial pressure of carbon dioxide, bicarbonate ion, and the base excess. One by one, I will be discussing this all. pH is the measure of acidity or alkalinity, and it is based on the hydrogen. What is the normal value? 7.35 to 7.35 point 7.45. Below 7.35 is acidic, and above 7.45 is basic, that is alkaline. That is alkaline. Alkalosis, and below is the acidosis. What is PO2? It is the partial pressure of oxygen. The normal range is 80 to 100 millimeter of mercury or more than 10 kilopascal. What is the saturation? It is the arterial oxygen saturation in your blood, in arterial blood. It is 95 to 100%. What is the range of carbon dioxide? Normal range is 35 to 45, and it is the amount of carbon dioxide that is dissolved in your arterial blood. If it is more than 45, it is acidic, and if it is less than 35, it is alcoholic. How and why? Carbon dioxide, it is coming from the lungs. This is your lungs, and carbon dioxide, it is coming from the lungs. Whenever carbon dioxide, it combines with water, H2O, it becomes carbonic acid, HCO3, it becomes carbonic acid. This carbonic acid is releasing hydrogen ion. So whenever there is more hydrogen ion, the pH becomes acidic. So the amount of carbon dioxide is directly proportional to acidity. Whenever it rises, the pH of the blood becomes more and more acidic. Whenever it falls, the pH of the blood becomes alkalotic. About bicarbonate, this bicarbonate is coming from the kidneys, and they act as a buffer in your body. That is, they neutralize the acidic medium, and they are produced by the kidneys in several diseases or as a response to acidic environment. To neutralize it, this bicarbonate is released. What is the normal range? 22 to 26, or somewhere 28 is written as well. 28 you also consider normal. Now what is the base excess? Base excess, it is the amount of excess or insufficient levels of bicarbonate. Excess means that is insufficient bicarbonate in your system. -2 to +2 is the normal. Okay. Now, how you interpret? Now we are coming towards the real question. How you interpret in exam? What are the steps? First of all, you look at the pH. If it is less than 7.35, then it is low pH and you call it is acidosis. If it is more than 7.45, then it is high pH and you call this alkalosis. So you label it as acidosis or alkalosis. This is the first step. Second step, always look the carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide, it is coming from the lungs. It is coming from the lungs. As I have told you, they form the carbonic acid and more protons are released. So whenever carbon dioxide is increasing, it is leading to acidosis. And if acidosis is because of increasing carbon dioxide, then it becomes respiratory. If it decreases, then this becomes the alkalosis. If acidosis is because of increased carbon dioxide, then it is respiratory acidosis. If it is because of decreased bicarbonate, then it is metabolic. Third step is looking at the bicarbonate. Bicarbonate, it comes from the kidneys. And whenever it increases, it causes alkalosis. And whenever it decreases, it causes acidosis. If acidic or basic pH is contributed by the kidney, then it is metabolic. If pH, whatever the pH is, it is because of this bicarbonate ions. That is, if pH is alkalotic and you see there is a raising of bicarbonate ion, then it becomes metabolic alkalosis. Kidney for metabolism. What is the fourth step? You see, for any compensatory mechanism, because God has made body in such a way that whenever the pH of the body becoming acidic, then body tries to neutralize it by secreting basic ions, and they neutralize, and this process is called compensation. Compensatory mechanisms can be divided into partial and complete. Partial we can also say acute, and complete we can also say chronic. This partial compensation, pH cannot be normal, pH is not normal, while in chronic or complete compensation, pH is completely normal. We will be doing example, then you better understand this mechanism. Okay. If more carbon dioxide is produced in the body, the pH of the body becomes acidic. So as a response, kidney will release more bicarbonate to neutralize it, and this process of neutralization leads to compensation, either partial or complete compensation. If pH is normalized, then it is complete, and if pH is near to normalized but yet not normalized, then it is partial compensation. Now I will be solving some examples for you one by one. Can you see the whiteboard? If you can see the whiteboard, please tell me. Can you see the whiteboard? Please raise your hands. Is the whiteboard visible? Okay, thank you. Okay, so first example I am doing. Now look, what is the pH? It is 7.30. PCO2, it is 55, and bicarbonate, it is 26. What are the normal values? pH 7.35 to 7.45. So this is decreased. Decreased means acidosis. You just label acidosis, okay? Second step is saying the carbon dioxide, and the normal value of carbon dioxide is C. pH is 7.35, 7.35 to 7.45. You just take this 35 and 45 from here. This becomes 35 to 45. This is the normal values for carbon dioxide. Okay. It is 55 here. 55 means raised. As I have told you, if carbon dioxide is increasing in the body, it will release more protons in the body because of the formation of the carbonic acid. And if it is rising, then this becomes acid. And with this acid, I write lung because carbon dioxide is coming from the lung. Alright. Here bicarbonate, I write the kidney. What is the normal value of this? 22 to 28. 26 or somewhere it's written 28. So this is normal. So kidney has no role, means it's not metabolic. It's not metabolic. It's because of the lung. So it's respiratory and it's acidosis. So this scenario is of respiratory acidosis. Understood? Now moving towards the next. Hope you all understand this one. This is easy. Okay, now moving towards the next example. The next example, pH. pH is 7.50, 7.50. Carbon dioxide, it is 42. And bicarbonate, it is 33. 7.35 to 7.45 is the normal range of the pH, and here it is 7.50, so it is raised. It is alkalosis. What about this 42? Looking at the carbon dioxide, this is normal. This is 22 to 28, the normal values for bicarbonate. This is raised. Write lung here and write kidney here. So this is alkalosis and this is because of the kidney. So it is metabolic alkalosis. This is very simple again. Understood? Now moving towards the next example. Just change the values. Okay, the third example is pH is 7.31, 7.31. Carbon dioxide is 39. And bicarb is 17. Now quickly solve with me. What is this? This is decreased. It becomes acidosis. Acidosis. This carbon dioxide 35 to 45. This is normal. and this bicarbonate is decreased. This is kidney, this is lung. So is this metabolic acidosis? Yes, it is metabolic acidosis. It is metabolic acidosis. Understood? If any queries, please raise your hands. Okay, I'm proceeding forward. Now we will proceed towards some complicated cases. That is of compensation, that is partial compensation and the full compensation. But before that, another scenario. That happens. Yes. Okay, roughly telling, if the pH is coming acidic, if the pH it is coming acidic, suppose 7.31, and carbon dioxide is 50, it is raised, and bicarbonate it is say 20, that it is decreased. Now see, this raised carbon dioxide means acidosis, and this decreased bicarbonate also means acidosis. Now there is a confusion. What will you call this acidosis? Is this acidosis coming from lung, or is this acidosis coming from kidney? Now you ask yourself, what will you label this? Either you label this as respiratory acidosis or you label it as metabolic. Ideally, yes, mixed, yes. Ideally, when this is rising in the body, it is creating acidic medium, then this should be creating a basic medium to neutralize it, but here it is also decreased. So this is the picture of mixed respiratory and metabolic acids. All right, this was a different scenario than the before ones. Now moving towards the other scenarios, few more. Next scenario is pH is 7.55, pH it is 7.55, 7.55. This is the pH. Carbon dioxide is 25 and bicarbonate is 16. This pH is raised, so this becomes alkalosis. This 25, it is decreased, So what it becomes? When it decreases means less hydrogen ions. So it becomes alkalosis. And this bicarbonate, it is decreased. It means acidosis. So what is this? Lung, kidney. What is this? Any guesses? This is respiratory. Lung means respiratory alkalosis. But yes, it is partially compensated. Very good. It is a case of partially compensated respiratory alkalosis. How? Look, carbon dioxide levels are less. The environment in the blood is becoming more alkalotic. Now, what the role bicarbonate is playing? When its levels are decreased, it is contributing towards the acidotic environment and try to neutralize this alkalinity. This is not normal. This is towards neutralizing it. So this is a partially compensated respiratory alkalosis. Hope you understand. Now moving towards the next example. What is the pH? pH is 7.38 PCO2. It is 56. And bicarbonate, it is 35. Now let me label this. This is 35. This pH 7.35 to 7.45, this is normal. pH is normal. This carbon dioxide, it is raised. The normal levels are 35 to 45. 35 to 45. This is raised. Raised means acidic. And what about this? This is normal value is 22 to 28. This is also raised. This is alkalosis. Now this becomes a very confusing scenario. pH is normal while carbon dioxide and bicarbonate, it is not normal. So how come you know this is what kind of, either it is acidosis or alkalosis? Of course, this is a case of compensated pH. This is because of the compensation, complete compensation has occurred because the pH is normal. But how you label? This is respiratory or this is metabolic, and this is acidosis or alkalosis. So remember, look here, look at this pH. This is 7.38. This I draw the pH. This is 7 point. This is 35, and this is 7.445. The middle point of this is 7.40. So you have to plot this pH here. Any value coming towards this side becomes acidic, become acid, and any value coming above 7.4 is basic. It is basic. All right. So the value comes here and it is 7.38. This becomes acidosis. And what is contributing towards the acidosis? These are the lungs. This is lungs. Sorry. This is lungs and this is kidney. So this acidosis is matching with this lungs. So this is respiratory acidosis with complete compensation. Respiratory acidosis. Just because of the sweat, I am unable to write. My palms are sweating. This is with complete compensation. Understood? Is it easy now? Is it easy now? Please someone raise your hands. Okay, okay. Let's do some more examples and then it will be finished. I will showing you a folder. Let's do few little more examples. Is the screen visible? How to get this figure? Okay, look, I will tell you. The pH is 7.49 here. Wait. pH is 7.49. Carbon dioxide is 3.9. Bicarbonate is 22. pH, it is more. So what it becomes? It becomes alkalosis. Carbon dioxide, it is less. And bicarbonate, it is normal. If carbon dioxide is less, then it becomes alkalosis. And as bicarbonate is normal, so it is the scenario of respiratory alkalosis. Next example, you can write with yourself. pH is 7.36. pH is normal. pH is normal. Carbon dioxide is 7.6 and bicarbonate is 31. Carbon dioxide is more. If it is more, then it is towards the acidotic side. This is acidotic carbon dioxide. And bicarbonate is 31. 31 is alkalotic. What is this? pH is normal. You can plot it. You guys tell me what is this? Look. 7.36. It is going towards which side? Acidotic side. All right. And bicarbonate 31. This is alkalotic. While the pH is normal. You plot the pH as I have told you. Let me do it for you. I am unable to find that pen. See. Okay, let me draw